Welcome to another video. Yet again, do have some very nice plays to show you in this video. I do have a tiny undervalued $18 million valuation profitable penny stock that did $70 million in revenue for 2023, and they just had record breaking financials announced and just reported approximately a 20% increase in net sales during the third quarter of 2024. Guys, smash that like button if you are enjoying this content. It does really help me out. They've had no dilution and have a very good balance sheet. You can see in the last few years have had zero dilution. Actually, the outstanding share count has went down. Also have a $2 penny stock that just partnered with Amazon, which is a $2 trillion company, and this partnership is an absolute game changer, as it will significantly increase their revenue and margins. And keep in mind, their revenue and profitability has already been growing every single quarter, and this partnership, like I said, should boost their numbers very aggressively. They have no debt, $115 million cash in the bank, and like I said, a very amazing balance sheet as well. Also have a few other penny stocks I will mention in this video as well. So you really want to watch this entire video. Don't miss a single minute of this video. Stay until the very end. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and have the notification bell turned on. Guys, first thought we want to briefly talk about is ticker AP, Amco Pittsburgh Corporation, currently trading at $2.25, reaching new highs as we speak right now. You can see right here, I did call this one out at $1.46. Told you it was a strong buy, and then you can see when this one dipped down, I even told you guys I did add this one on the dip. I posted this on Twitter and on StockTwits. You can see right here has went up 60% since this alert, is reaching new highs as we speak. So this is one that is extremely undervalued. I did actually take profits and get out of this play, as this was a swing trade, and I did benefit from this play as it did spike up like that. But looking at this one, you can see they did $422 million in revenue for 2023. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers, but this is a tiny $43 million valuation company that hasn't diluted in a very long time. They just had record financials. See, in 2023, they did massive amounts of revenue, and you can see every single year this has been growing very aggressively. In 2020, they did $328 million. This jumped all the way to $344 million the next year, jumped to $390 million the year after that, and then for 2023, like I said, did over $400 million in revenue, but they did lose $40 million in net income in 2023. But something has changed very recently, as they just had record financials. So for the second quarter of 2024, they did $111 million in revenue and actually had over $2 million in net income. So margins have significantly improved, as well as revenue. And you can see, 1 or 2 quarters ago, they actually had a fire in one of their Sweden plants, which basically disrupted their production and affected their margins. And they've actually fully recovered from this. Just a few days ago, 5 days ago, it looks like, they announced a very big customer contract win. So you can see Amco Pittsburgh just announced that the Buffalo Air Handling Division of Air and Liquid Systems Corporation, a wholly owned subsidiary of Amco Pittsburgh, has basically received a $9 million order for a custom air handling project for a major pharmaceutical company, and this order is expected to ship in 2025. So after those really good financials, they already secured a very big contract, which is very good to see. Looking at their balance sheet, there is one negative here. Now, they do have $560 million in total assets, do have $8 million cash on hand or cash in the bank, but they do have just under $503 million in total liabilities, do have $120 million in long-term debt. So, that is one negative here, but still with that very small market cap, and, considering they are profitable now, at least for the last quarter, are showing aggressive revenue improvements, do have massive revenue capabilities. This is one to watch to see how their next financials do play out. Ticker AP, Amco Pittsburgh Corporation. Now, this is a company that manufactures and sells highly engineered, high-performance specialty metal products and customized equipment utilized by industries throughout the world. Through its operating subsidiary, Union Electric Steel Corporation, it is a leading producer of forged and cast rolls for the global steel and aluminum industries. Also manufacture open die forged products that are sold principally to customers in the steel distribution market, oil and gas industry, and the aluminum and plastic extrusion industry. Next play we have to talk about had some massive historic news that just came out 1 or 2 days ago. Ticker TALK, Talkspace Inc. just partnered with Amazon, which is a $2 trillion company. So this is a game changer. We're going to talk about this partnership real quick. Talkspace partners with Amazon Health Services to help millions discover mental health benefits. So this new collaboration aims to improve awareness of and expand access to online therapy and psychiatry services to over 150 million people who have Talkspace as a covered benefit. So, TALK is a leading online behavioral healthcare company. Just announced this massive partnership. So Talkspace is the first virtual behavioral health provider to join Amazon Health Services, their program to help individuals discover and enroll in their health insurance benefits at no extra cost for a small copay. So, it looks like this company, Talkspace, has more than 5,000 therapists and providers across 50 states. Talkspace improves access to high-quality mental health care services for more than 150 million eligible members. The average copay for a virtual therapy visit is $15. I'm actually covering this one because they have a very nice balance sheet and their revenues have improved every single quarter, pretty much in every aspect, at least looking at their profitability and their revenue improvement. They do have $114 million cash on hand, $133 million in total assets compared to only just under $20 million in total liability. So a very nice balance sheet, very strong cash position. Looking at their revenue numbers and improvement quarter over quarter. So for the second quarter of 2023, did $35 million in revenue. This jumped to $38 million, or just under $39 million. Jumped to $42.4 million the quarter after that, jumped to $45.4 million the quarter after that, and then jumped to $46 million or just over that for the second quarter of 2024. And they just secured this massive historic partnership. But not only that, guys, look at their net income. So for this quarter, the second quarter of 2023, lost just under $5 million, lost $4.4 million the quarter after that, only lost $1.3 million the quarter after that. And for the first quarter of 2024, lost just under $1.5 million. Then you can see this dropped all the way down to only losing $474,000 for the second quarter of 2024, their last financials that just came out. So revenue and margins have been improving every single quarter. Let's look at their yearly growth. In 2020, did under $80 million in revenue. This jumped to $113 million the next year. Had a small increase, but still improved. In 2022, had a very massive increase to $150 million in revenue for 2023, but they lost $20 million. It looks like they could achieve profitability very soon if their revenue numbers and margins continue to expand like they have the last few quarters. So that's something very big. Plus, they just secured this partnership, like I keep saying, that should expand their reach very significantly. Already on track to do at least $180 million at least for 2024, and basically potentially even way more than that. That's just for the first half. They've already done over $90 million in revenue for 2024. If they just do that again, they'll basically do $180 million in revenue for 2024 with way better margins. So that is why we're watching this one. TALK has a lot of potential. Now, one thing is their market cap is already sitting at $343 million, which is a pretty high market cap. So that's something to realize, but still has a lot of potential. Looking at their dilution, they do have 168 million outstanding shares, have had very minimal dilution over the last years. Dilution is not really a concern with this company, as they do have a very strong cash position. They do have warrants, but these can't be exercised until around $11.50. So not even a concern at this point with ticker TALK. So this is one to watch that does have a tremendous amount of potential that has been growing. We're going to see how this Amazon partnership does affect their future financial numbers. Next up we want to talk about is JVA, which is Coffee Holding Company Inc., trading at $3.35. Now, looking at their market cap, they are extremely undervalued, sitting at a very small $18 million market cap, 5.7 million outstanding shares, no dilution at all, no dilution in very many years. Actually, the OS has went down over the years, it looks like. So ticker JVA, looking at their recent financials, you can see. But first, let's check out their balance sheet. They do have a very strong balance sheet, $33 million in total assets, which is pretty much double their entire market cap. And check this out, no debt, it looks like, or very minimal debt, only $8 million in total liabilities compared to $33 million in total assets. Do have $3 million cash on hand, and they are profitable and basically improving very aggressively quarter over quarter. You can see just did $626,000 in net income and basically had record sales for the third quarter 2024. So this one is extremely undervalued. I did just get a buy upgrade by some analysts, it looks like. And like I said in the intro, just reported approximately a 19% increase in net sales during the third quarter of 2024. It's like their earnings per share was 0.11 or 11 cents, which was a massive improvement as well. Earnings per share has basically been going up very aggressively quarter over quarter. It looks like they had, ran at 0 last quarter and 0.06 before that, was in negative 0.02 just in the, they do have a weird fiscal year, but in 2023, one of the quarters did have negative EPS. Completely turned that around. Their fiscal year does end on October 31st on Halloween, so that's something to note with this company. See, just recently, because of those earnings, did break out of this very big resistance wall on the chart. Actually just hit a high of $3.87, wicked up here lately. Just yesterday, it looks like, currently trading at $3.37. So this is one to watch as future revenue numbers do come out. It is actually undervalued based off of what I just showed you. Their operations are primarily focused on areas of the coffee industry, obviously considering the name, but they do sell specialty green coffee, the roasting, blending, packaging, and sale of private label coffee, the roasting, blending, packaging, and sale of their 8 brands of coffee, and sales of their tabletop coffee roasting equipment. It looks like they were founded in 1971, and they've been a family-run business for 3 generations, serving specialty and institutional roasters, wholesalers, and retailers for more than 47 years. So ticker JVA, it looks like they have 3 operating subsidiaries under their company names. One of these is Organics Products Trading Company, which works directly with small-scale farmers around the world to source high-quality green specialty coffee. OPTCO imports the finest and certified organic and fair trade cooperatives, as well as conventional farms that focus on improving their communities. We have another company called Harmony Bay, which offers quality ground coffees in a patented packaging format for customers who prefer the superior taste of 100% Arabica coffees, but don't want to grind their own beans. So roasted in small batches and packaged in an attractive and distinctively shaped steel containers with easy open lids, K-cups, and bags and sizes from 11 to 40 ounces. So you can see their products right here. They have Zona Fresco, which offers a complete line of American-made coffee roasters suitable for commercial operations, retail shops, or home-based coffee businesses. And it looks like in addition to their high-quality roasting machines, Zona Fresco offers venting equipment, replacement parts, ADR software, and specialty coffee. It's a very diversified coffee business that is growing and is profitable with a very small valuation. One thing to realize about their PRs and updates is they've only had one real update this entire year. So back in March 7th, or on March 7th, 2024, they announced a special meeting of stockholders to vote on a proposed business combination with Delta Corporation, and this was actually terminated just a few months ago. So that's the only real PRs they've had other than their financial statements being submitted. So that is a concern right here. Wish they would be more active with their PR. Their sales and their financials are improving, so that is one big thing to realize with ticker JVA. The video is getting way too long, so I'm going to cut it off right there. I did have a few more stocks I wanted to talk about, but I think the video is sitting around 15 minutes. Either way, let me know in the comments what you think about these plays I mentioned, any other plays you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.